Invite sent.
But yeah, 1 minute, though it always, well, usually it delays a bit.
Yeah, but
But yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, of course not.
The music for this too.
So, yeah. Let me get. Okay. Also, I think I should write in Discord that
So dudes, I will be
that we are live.
Hey, Arno, thanks for sharing your friends.
Nah.
No?
Yeah, maybe. I'll send the stream in stream promote.
Okay, thank. Oh, you're doing it. Thanks. That works well.
See you in a bit.
Sure.
Music department. Okay, keep playing until the actual thing starts. Okay, music department.
Do you know which round this is? Oh, winner brackets round 2. Nice.
So what did you say? I didn't hear.
Which round this is, but it seems
round
winner
2.
brackets round 2.
Winner bracket round 2.
Nice. Yeah. And they're starting already. Damn.
Oh, they're starting. Okay, that's
Right,
quick.
guys,
Quick boy.
I was hyping up Mendy the whole time. Oh. That's good enough, Mike. Thank you, sir.
Hyperino, hiding for fun.
There 3 times. It's good. It's not like the chat.
Hello, Chigrim74. This is awesome. Yeah, I think so too.
Good luck, Schmeling, smell.
Yeah, definitely an awesome game and an awesome tournament.
Yeah. I love it as well.
Thank you, Luxy. Thanks, guys. Oh, it's over at Twitch. Yeah, Yanni. Right, good. Yanni's cool, man. Yanni's a friend. That's good. Yanni's a friend of the stream. Good guy.
But yeah, I think we just... Yeah, okay. I just want to make a comment on console loading times, but we're already in the game, so...
Yeah, that wasn't even too bad.
Yeah.
Nice. Just gotta get the individual streams up as well.
Okay. So, sorry, I was a bit distracted. Okay, so yeah, they already started. We got the first target over at the race side. I don't know exactly where that is, but seems like in the garage, Kronstadt garage area, I think.
Yeah, it definitely does seem like it. Is it the one with the multiple... Oh no, he's in the Kawoon area.
Schmeling just ran past the security check and not hopped over the food stand, which means that, yeah, he got spotted trespassing and is now in combat. Which isn't that great.
Meanwhile, Munga is trying to lure the target into the corner of the Kawoon area, but it seems that the guard was actually going to investigate.
Well, now
and then he got found trespassing. That's definitely not handy.
Yeah, they're not both of the problem. Munga's going to take him just out, and okay, the target will panic. He actually, he changed his sight. The target stopped actually, because
yeah, but now other people are going to investigate as well.
Exactly.
That's chaotic. Chaotic for both of them.
So
we're off to a great start, it seems.
Definitely, we don't see that often in Miami, but yeah, really interesting. Both
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually Center Fortuna is the chaotic map.
Yeah.
But I mean, the target at the moment is quite secluded for Munga, because he ran up the stairs, and there aren't too many people in this VIP area.
The target runs downstairs again, though. Yeah,
I guess there's the strat gone.
Yeah, like it's really interesting how they're managing with panic targets and stuff like that. Cause like I mean, most of the players have like secure strats for the targets if it all runs smoothly, but when the targets panic and the situation at least, it's really interesting how they adapt their strat.
True, it's definitely fun to see how they improvise and stuff, and it's so different for both of them as well.
Yeah. I mean, Schmeling, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. I think Schmeling. Schmeling's target calmed down again, so he's just taking his normal route because he changed his guys. Meanwhile, Munga still has a bit of problems and is just shooting everyone. So yeah, hello Faith, hello Pokut, hello Joey.
I mean, if everyone's dead, I guess he can get the target a bit easier, but his target is still in panic mode, so
I think
that's not good.
Yeah, Manga
And he's
is,
not gonna exit panic mode if you keep shooting.
yeah, and definitely,
This is
especially
awesome.
not in the open.
How come
And
in-
now,
how
yeah,
come
he died because
Schmeling's
of
not
that.
screwing up right now?
There in the open are just too many people.
Alright, good.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it seems to have gone a lot calmer for Schmeling now. So he might just be able to lure him into the little room there.
Yeah,
But he does go the other way. So
I mean, he also has, oh, I'm sorry. He also has a bit of time now, because, well, Manga still has problems. I mean, now he changed his guidance, and it's not compromised. But I think his target is, I don't know what his target is doing, so we'll see.
Why are they shooting at me?
yeah, I'm not sure if he is still in panic mode now.
Yeah, I'm not sure either,
Come
but
on!
it looks like it. The target is
But
just,
yeah, definitely.
yeah, he's like way off from
Killing
his
man,
original
why is
position.
Schmeling not? Why has he
Yeah,
not
at
killed the
least he
target?
seems to be enjoying it himself though.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
the
I'm just gonna
main
shoot
point
this guy
of
so we
it,
can get a
having
new
fun.
Yeah.
target
So
already.
as long as you're having
Of course.
fun, it's all fine.
But maybe he's gonna
True.
run next to something like. Come on!
Honestly though, I haven't had this target like too many times. I really don't have like a strat for him in mind, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't exactly haven't it often either, but I mean, he goes out in the public and just stands there. So I mean, you have to be patient with that guy.
you
Oh, and Munga now tried to knock him out, but yeah, there are just too many guards running around for him. So, but he put Schmeling under time pressure now. Who just tried to come up with something, but now he has only a few seconds left.
Yeah, they're both not gonna get it probably.
Probably not, no. But
Oh well.
Manga.
At least it was an entertaining first target.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank God.
But yeah, Manga has problems with his guys again, so maybe we should
Well,
be a
we'll
bit
just
careful
say
with
the
that.
match is starting right now.
Yeah, we can say that. But I mean,
Except for the fact that Munga is having some problems with his
Yeah.
disguise.
he's in Orange County, so he needs to make things more. Yeah, get another disguise.
Yeah, it's probably smart. Meanwhile, this target should be quite easy. It's the one that is alone in the room, except for when he goes to the hallway of the police department.
Yeah, and even there, there's just one guard you can knock out. So, and that's
True.
exactly what Manga is doing, knocking out, subduing the guard. The target even sees it, but well, doesn't matter. He kills the target and puts him on the closet, and Schmeling just lures the target in this room and kills him as well. So it should be 1-1.
Both got the kill easily. A lot more easily than the first target.
That is true, but Manga is had a bit of problems again. He will just, yeah, he gets shot at, and I think he just accepts his death and clears the camera recordings.
Don't matter, that outfit's burned anyway.
Did he manage to get rid of the recordings
Yeah,
as well?
yeah, he did. I believe so.
I guess that's nicely taken with him to death.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I think there are a few disguise crates, or well, I don't know. He has this disguise compromised. He has the event guard disguise compromised. So yeah, he needs to look for another
Yeah,
disguise.
the event security disguise is kind of unhandy because that's probably one of the best disguises you can have.
Definitely.
You can get there quite easily to a lot of places, except for, I guess, the Kronstadt building for the
Yeah.
most part.
It's definitely not as bad as on my on Santa Fortuna though, because if you have the mansion guard disguise compromised and the mansion there, then it's like over. But here it isn't that big of a problem
Yeah,
because there are
true. That's a huge problem.
especially because there are so many disguises. Mangala just knocks out the target right there in the stands and leaves him there, which is actually really interesting. Cause I don't know if that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well,
it
there
doesn't
is a
work.
guard that patrols there, but yeah, it got spotted.
Yeah, it
Damn.
got spotted.
Some chances.
But like, it
That
was a
is
nice
very
try.
risky.
It was a nice try.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, the target was for him in the secluded area, but he saw the coin throw, so that was a bit unlucky.
Yeah, I'm not sure who spotted him now. Might have been the guard that was patrolling, but there are also people standing upstairs in the stands that could have maybe seen it.
Yeah, one of those, I guess. I don't know either. I haven't actually tried
Probably.
to take out the target there. But yeah,
Probably just isn't really a reliable strat.
probably not. Yeah.
But yeah, now Munga has to just try and get through all the people that recognize him.
Yeah, I mean,
And he got spotted as well by a security guard.
yeah, I mean that put him at a huge disadvantage. He's still his disguise is compromised. He's in combat, and he's a point down. So
He's got a new disguise now,
yeah,
though.
that's good.
Finally.
That's good. So yeah, he isn't compromised anymore, which is great. But
Also, the same disguise that Schmeling took when he was compromised.
oh
I
yeah,
think.
that's actually really
That's
funny.
as well.
Like yeah, so many disguises on Miami and still. Oh, and Manga is hunted already again. That is
Wow.
yeah, one of the guards. That will not work. If you want to shoot the car, that will not work. The target won't die from that.
No, definitely not.
He
Can you even make a truck explode?
Yeah, you can. I think it just takes a couple shots on the. Yeah. I mean, it definitely works.
I've honestly never known like where to shoot a car or a motorbike to actually get it to explode, to get the gas to leak out and then hit that. I never know where to shoot it.
Yeah, me neither. Cause like people that can just get it reliable in 2 shots, but I just shoot like 4 or 5 shots on the behind the behind of the car and then it explodes. But I have actually no idea where to shoot
Yeah.
exactly.
I also just shoot multiple times. Should
But-
work fairly well then.
What?
But yeah, on to the next target. Should be like the 4th target, I think, but it's
yeah.
gonna be their 3rd point.
But like the most interesting thing about this, I mean we talked a bit about this, but I mean I haven't noticed that much that Schmeling actually didn't get that target, so it means that it's two tied up again.
Yeah, all tied, and this target shouldn't be too much of a problem as well.
Yeah, you just
You
have to
can
be
usually
careful.
just
This is fine.
You just have to be a bit careful for the guy with the I don't know, the running instructor that's there. If you knock him out right there where Manga is right now, he will often see it.
Yeah, Schmeling also put him in a place where I would be afraid that he would get spotted by the running coordinator.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it worked in this case.
I think yeah, near the box is really safe actually. Just if you progress a bit more towards the stairs, then you have a problem. Hey, oh. Manga now knocked the target out, but I don't know if Flamingo sees that. Actually, he doesn't.
Yeah, usually the Flamingo is a bit too busy talking on his phone.
Yeah, I mean, like he hears it if you. He definitely hears it if you knock him out on the stairs, because that makes a lot of noise. But I guess if you just subdue him right there, like directly behind the stairs, that is.
He's peeping as well now, so I guess that's probably a bit handier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I once actually knocked out the target on the stairs, and the Flamingo actually didn't notice at all.
Pocket, I got you early when the people saw you through the crack in the truck. Oh yeah, I actually know exactly what you mean. Yeah, we had a really nice game earlier. Every map 5-4. That was exciting.
Yeah, how did it go?
Pocket won 6-4.
Yeah.
But every map.
But he is very good though. I think.
He is very good. But...
I mean, you are too, of course.
Thanks.
But wasn't he also in the grand finals last time?
Ghost Mode Tournament 2? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But yeah, it was like we played every map until 5-4, so every map was really close. So that's great.
Well, that sounds like a clean run. So nice.
Oh, Schmeling actually knocked out subdued the target in the hallway, but like one NPC noticed him there, so that means that Manga will take the point while Schmeling doesn't. That means that Manga will take the lead first time.
That sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And it was also a random dude in the toilet. I thought it was gonna be that guard that was just walking around there, but apparently not.
Yeah, that was really unlucky for Schmeling.
But yeah, if Manga is just able to kill this next target without any problems, then he should have this map.
Yeah.
I am nervous AF, guys.
You gotta go. Hope the rest of the match goes well. Thank you, Pocket. See you around.
See you around. Facial hair.
I never get this target over here.
But yeah.
Oh, this looks okay.
Oh, okay. So we got this target, which exactly it goes right now in the secluded area. So Manga will just subdue him and snap his neck, and that should work.
That shouldn't be too much of a problem.
if Schmeling
I mean, that race marshal can screw you up, especially when the other person has a ghost coin. You can just throw it there and get spotted easily. But
Woo!
otherwise, I mean, Schmeling is not going to be able to do that now. So that should be a GG for
exactly.
Munga.
Exactly.
Nice.
GG for Munga. Yeah, just wanted to comment on that because yeah, it can be a bit tricky with ghost coins and stuff, but yeah, Schmeling wasn't even in the area, so yeah.
That's how winning is done.
Interesting first map because like we got a rocky start, but then it went a lot more smoothly
Ooh.
afterwards.
My
So
God.
Yeah, like the first 2 or 3 targets were
GG
maybe a bit
Schmeling.
difficult,
Holy
but then
crap. GG
it went
Schmeling,
fine.
bro.
So
That was fun. All right, there's more to come, guys.
yeah,
There's more.
Nice.
that was great.
two sides of Miami,
There's
I guess.
more.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, definitely an interesting first map.
Guess we
Munga
have
takes
to-
the lead
is it to
2-0.
match? Oh.
So on to Santa Fortuna.
What's up, Sniff? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming in, you guys.
Let me grab a glass of water quickly. Be right back.
All right, we have.
Yeah, sure.
Fortuna
Seen a
now.
bit. I guess that's a solo cast for me then. For like 10 seconds probably, but that's fine. On to Santa Fortuna now. They just have to send the invite first probably. Tell a joke.
Could tell me what's up. Should I go ahead?
Damn. I don't know if I know any jokes in English.
I'll just invite him.
I come back, and what do I come back to? You want to tell jokes?
Yeah. Yeah, they want a joke. Do you
Okay.
have an English joke prepared?
I don't think I have an English joke. I don't even think I have a German joke because I'm so crap at jokes. I really don't know any.
Best 3 out of 5. He's taking a quick break. Okay, very cool. All right.
Let me think.
Be right back.
I might have thought of something.
Let me get up and do a quick stretch too. That was nuts.
So, what did the prankster say when he randomly grabbed a person that was sitting in the audience?
What?
It was
I
a
don't know.
joke hold
Oh wow. Okay.
instead of a choke hold.
Yeah, I understand, but I.
Yeah, was that good enough, Xavi?
Let him judge that. I won't say
Yeah, I'll-
anything to that.
My jokes are bad.
It's good pressure, but
You don't even have the roll, so. But I guess.
Ah, thank you. I do though.
Do you do? Actually, you do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so then I shouldn't be surprised.
No, I guess it fits.
Then I really shouldn't be surprised.
What do you call a Brazilian with a rubber toe? I really don't know. Tell me.
That was rough. That was a rough start. Hey, welcome to
Rubber toe.
hello, everybody.
Damn, dude.
I'm at a loss.
Mm.
Yeah, that's bad.
Well, let's focus on the game again because I don't want to get involved with that stuff. Cause I'm actually really interested what Schmeling is doing. He just seems like he wants to play some regular hitman? I don't think if
Yeah.
maybe he
that's
doesn't know that it's
interesting.
best of 5.
I mean, he must, right?
Yeah, I mean, is this his first match? I think so. Let me actually look that up because that would be really interesting. Yeah, actually, it's his first match, so maybe.
I can ask in chat.
Yeah, do that. I'm also gonna message him in the Discord for making it double sure. Or you do that.
Oh yeah,
No,
I
do
meant
that.
the Discord chat.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad.
No, I'll do that. That's really fine.
Maybe he's waiting for me to invite him?
Oh, he says he's good to go. So,
Okay. So maybe
Interesting.
I think he waits for an invite? I don't know.
I thought Munga did send him an invite though,
thought so
so
too.
I'm not sure.
But okay. Interesting.
Yeah, he was just waiting for me to invite him. Awesome.
But well, so everything is fine.
Good luck,
So
Schmeling.
we move on to the second map.
Ah, nice.
Alright, I don't want to watch that channel. I'm going back to my own channel.
That could be good.
Little water break,
Alright,
like
guys,
you would
this
say.
is the second round.
Yeah.
We have up to
So
5
it could be
rounds
good. Yeah, I'm interested.
needed.
Always
Three
Miami
five,
and
I
Santa
guess,
Fortuna.
I think.
Very different.
Not
Like,
sure. I don't
yeah,
quite understand
very
the math.
different.
Didn't really look into it. But I think
I don't even know
it
what
boils down to the best
how to
three
say
out of
that.
5.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
also
he's still
not
in
sure how you would say it.
there. And we're
Um,
What's
going
interesting though is that
Center Fortuna.
you have
This
Miami. It feels like it's just like
You
multiple,
thought I was
like everything
yikesing,
is connected
because
somehow.
Miami
While
was
in
just
Santa
this.
Fortuna, it feels like you have 3 big areas. I guess the mansion area, the cocoa field area, and then like the village and kind of the paths from the village to the cocoa field area and the mansion
Right,
area.
if that's what you mean,
Well,
I
in
guess I'm
Miami, it feels
definitely
like
trying to win.
everything is just kind of together. Well, you have the 2 sides of the map, but
So you
on
want
those
to start
sides,
the
everything
game?
is kind of together, I guess.
yeah, that is definitely true. That what it feels like.
Okay.
So yeah, like yeah, I really think that Miami
Sometimes I
feels
don't
a lot more
want to lose
connected,
it. I've
even
already
though
done
that
it
like,
several times.
of course you have the 2 sides, and yeah, you have to like, I mean, you don't have that many ways to get on the other side, but
But yeah, true. But yeah, besides that, I'd say.
yeah, it definitely feels a lot different, and it requires a lot of different approaches and play styles, I guess. But I mean,
True.
they're just 2 Ghost Mob maps, so it isn't actually too bad. Like, imagine if it would be more different maps, then I think it would be a lot more interesting. Cause
Yeah, I wish there were more maps, man.
yeah, would be so great. But
I think Mumbai Ghost Mode would also be great. That map is so big, to be honest.
probably. I mean, actually Mumbai is one of my least played maps, so I don't really know the map that well. But it like it's really huge and it's detailed and stuff. So yeah, I guess that would
Yeah.
be great.
I also haven't played Mumbai that much, but the times that I did play it, I really liked it. When I first played Sand, I think, okay, this looks like a very cool map. I could get into it. But kind of the opposite happened. I don't really like Santa Fortuna too much myself, and Mumbai is probably, even though I haven't played it that much, is just a map that I have a very good impression of, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that.
But yeah, back to the game.
Back to the game. Actually, we see very interesting approaches. I think Schmeling doesn't know where the target is, because he just runs around randomly in his suit. Yeah, he looked on the map. So, but Manga
he's
is
checking the map, indeed.
yeah, Manga is on a good way to the target. He has a Mansion God disguise, which gives him good access, and yeah, he just wants to target, which seems to be at the hut. What's it called? Shaman hut. Shaman hut.
Oh yeah, that one. Usually that's just knocking everyone out and then him last, I think.
Yeah. Or well, in this case, I guess because it's 0 points, I guess kill everyone.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
I mean, I think he has a gun,
It-
right? So you could just.
This target I also haven't really had too much, I think.
I think I did a couple of times, but I mean, the thing is, the hard thing here is you have to yeah, if you knock everyone out or kill everyone like Manga is doing, which is especially hard with controller, I guess. Um, but then
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
I've heard aiming is a lot easier on PC, but yeah, I wouldn't know.
Like it definitely is. Like I played both, and like I mean, well, it could come from that I am a lot more experienced on mouse and keyboard, but like I can't aim with the controller at all. It's really.
Yeah, I'm not too good at aiming as well. I thought Munga didn't get the kill for a bit because his timer just vanished, but seems he did.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
So
Schmeling!
killing everyone worked this time.
Schmeling's kill was noticed though. The target was actually like right up there. I don't even know who noticed that. I think the two street trolls maybe, or he didn't give the like final lockout punch to the bodyguard. I think he didn't give the final lockout punch to the bodyguard because he stood up there. That was a bit unlucky.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense then. But the
Yeah.
target did move quite a long way,
Yeah.
to be honest. I mean, compared to Munga's game. So
So
that's
actually, I
interesting
didn't
as
know
well.
that. So it means that there are two targets at the Shaman Hut. One is moving, yeah, up there, and one is moving. It has a bodyguard actually, and the other one doesn't have a bodyguard, and it's moving, like from the Shaman Hut to the place where the two street shoulders are waiting by the car. So
That's the one with the bodyguard?
no, that's that's the other one without the bodyguard, the one who's moving to the car with the two street shoulders. And we saw.
Oh,
and-
to
and-
the car with the street soldiers.
Yeah,
I get it.
and we now saw we saw the one with the bodyguard who just moves in direction of the coca field, I guess.
Yeah,
but-
I've had the first one you talked about, but this one that they just had, I'm not sure if I've ever had it.
I think that's
At
the
least
same
I
for me.
don't really remember it.
Yeah, like that's I think that's the same case for me. I don't remember having this target with a bodyguard. But yeah.
But yeah, next one is at the bar, it seems.
Mhm.
And Munga probably wanted to get him next to a motorbike to explode
Yeah.
it, but it seems the target was a bit too fast for him. So now he's gonna try to get him near the crate, and that should be quite an easy kill.
Yeah.
Just attack him, neck snap.
I mean, yeah, that's also totally fine. You just Manga got flashed a bit there, but
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
fine.
That works in favor for him. If he doesn't get him there and he has no time pressure, you can just lure him in the bushes, kill him there. And Schmeling has 10 seconds
True.
to do the same, but he should be able to get that.
Yeah, 10 seconds, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Also interesting, Schmeling is still in. Oh no, he isn't still in a suit. It just looked like this. Okay, I'll take it all back. Both in the Dimension God disguise, but he's compromised. And Manga, I don't know where, but he's compromised, and Manga isn't.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I also don't really know where that happened, but he's probably gonna get a new disguise now. Or not. No,
Yeah,
I
or
guess not.
I think Manga
I
does
thought
though.
I thought he was gonna get the disguise to just be able to move around easily there.
Yeah, I thought so too. But okay, that works as well. He just goes to the secret entrance back into the mansion. So yeah, actually, then it's
Yeah, I
actually
guess that's fine as well.
that's actually I think that's actually it's better to just keep the mansion guard disguise. Not a bad idea.
He did make me wonder something though, because when Schmeling was taking out his previous target in the bushes, he was subduing him, of course, but he didn't do the neck snap immediately. He first ended the subdue,
Oh yeah.
and then he neck snapped him, which I always did before until I found out that you could actually neck snap someone during the subdue, and now I don't even think about ending the subdue first and then doing the neck snap.
I mean, yeah, it definitely okay. I mean, I don't really think there was a point to it, but the neck snap while subduing is louder, so it sometimes can get you spotted. While
Really? Is
yeah,
it?
it is. So I got screwed up a few times because I neck snapped during the subdue, because it is louder. Yeah. So
Oh, I
if you,
really didn't know that.
if you're in the area with some guards or stuff, or some people who could notice you, that always should do it after the subdue if you have the time. But yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just faster, so that's why I always did it.
Yeah, I mean it is faster, but it can be heard. So yeah, I think Schmeling got the kill and tied it up 2-2.
Nice. On to the third target then, I guess.
Yeah. Also, Manga now has a bit of a
It's
problem.
all tied up again.
Yeah, Manga is still in his elite guard disguise and is trespassing quite a lot there. So that means that he will get in combat. I mean
Oh, yeah, that's combat.
that shouldn't actually be a huge problem because if he goes back into the
He should.
okay, he actually
It
doesn't get.
seems he. Yeah, it
he
seems he didn't choose that way.
Yeah, he just
Maybe
goes,
maybe he doesn't know that it's there,
maybe, but
or he
actually,
thinks this way is faster.
I don't know. Maybe he does, but it shouldn't be a huge problem because you don't want to go with the elite guard guys in the mansion anyway. So I don't think that will be a huge
Yeah,
problem.
true.
He didn't die, so yeah. Oh, actually, we got this target.
Yeah.
So
So is
Schmeling?
that the one in the?
Yeah, in this thing with the motorboat. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
he walks
motorboat.
outside and can be
And then he-
pushed. Yeah.
Oh, he's already got him.
Yeah.
And
Shouldn't be too difficult of a target as well.
no, you can. Yeah, he goes out. You can push him there, or you can. Well, you can just. Oh yeah, actually, Manga used the.
I need your clothes, your boots, your
What happened
motorcycle.
there?
He
Manga used
used
the
his,
syringe and killed the target, but he got a non-target kill. Where did
and he
he
lost
get
the point. What happened?
Yeah, where did he get? Yeah, it said non-target kill, but where? Where did he get a non-target kill? Wait, what?
Hey, what up, dude?
Exactly the same time
Um,
that he syringed the target. Like, they definitely.
About 30.
Wait, what?
Yeah, might that have just been a coincidence? Because, alright,
But like,
I mean, did he plan something that could have like exploded later?
Mr. Mike
Or
just suggested that, but I can't remember. I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing from Manga's
Now, people
perspective,
probably
but
know, why did he
I
use
don't
the
think
U?
so.
Well, because I had to get
I
back
guess
to
we'll
the
have to
Schmeling, man.
rewatch it
Yeah,
to
but
know
I will-
for sure.
I will definitely
That is really
I
interesting
gotta
though.
get
Yeah.
back in this.
like I will definitely watch the VOD of that, cause like that was crazy. He just got
Yeah,
like seemingly randomly a non-target kill by syringing a target that seemed really weird.
yeah, that seemed really odd indeed. It definitely seemed that those two were correlated. But I mean, probably not. Otherwise, it's a really weird glitch.
But yeah, now
But
about the
yeah,
wife and
this target,
target. Okay.
this should be an easy barrel kill.
Yeah, that is interesting, cause
Though Manga
Manga
did
ex-
get spotted, so he is in combat.
exactly. So Manga, yeah, exactly did that. But Schmeling, like for Schmeling, the target also just stand right next to the barrel. But I think he maybe doesn't realize that he can just kill him with the barrel, cause he tried to lure him, and now he has a time problem. I don't think he will get it in time.
Yeah, it might just be tied up again. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. He's probably not gonna get it now.
Yeah.
I think that
Probably.
if you don't get that target with the barrel or the hay bale, then you're probably not gonna easily be able to get him.
Yeah. Like
Where is
yeah,
that?
maybe he just didn't know that he can give us a barrel. I don't know.
I guess that's possible. I mean, he also wasn't sure which way to walk with the first target, so maybe he
True.
doesn't know Santa Fortuna too well.
Uh,
I mean, it is kind of a
Oh,
hard
God,
map
the
to get
pressure
used to,
is
I'd say.
insane.
Yeah, it takes definitely a lot more practice than Miami. So yeah, when I
Yeah.
signed up for Ghost Mode Tournament
When
2,
got
I
busted
well,
last
I hadn't
time.
played much Ghost Mode before that, and yeah, Santa Fortuna was a very hard map, while Miami is easy to get into. How many maps do they play?
Yeah, definitely.
They play a best of 5, so it means whoever wins 3 maps first wins, and we just played the first map, Miami, who got won by Manga, and I will play the second map on Santa Fortuna, and then the third map on Miami again, and the fourth map, if needed, will be Santa Fortuna again, and if it is 4-4 then, because you get 2 points for a win, then we will go into decider, a final map. Hope that answers the question.
That guy's outfit or not.
Yeah. Definitely answers mine.
I gotta stay
Nice.
next to him. I'm gonna
But
stay right
yeah,
next to
looks
him.
like they get the kill. It's 4-4 again. And like, yeah, even though that Manga got the non-target kill, he still catched up again and tied it up 4-4.
It's a race now.
Yeah, so this is probably gonna be a close match.
Yeah.
Gonna be interesting to see who takes
Did you
this.
get a propane tank?
Schmeling could make it even now with 2-2.
I mean, definitely it seems very, very close. So it's actually really interesting because it's the third target in the village. We got the one at the scooter, the one at the near the motorboat garage thing,
Motorboat?
motorboat,
Yeah.
and now the third one in the village area. Like we got all 3 of them. I mean there are 4 technically, but
No!
yeah, this target is actually not that easy. Cause okay, when you push it it's easy. But oh, actually, Manga had a propane. I forgot about that part. Okay, well then it's GG.
Yeah, that should be a GG for him.
But yeah,
Yeah, this target shouldn't be too
That
hard
was
if
so
you
close,
are
man. Thank God I had the
um,
propane tank.
patient and you can just
Thank
put him
God
into
that other
the
guy didn't
bin
get
there.
killed, too.
But yeah, if you have a
God.
propane, of course, then that's GG.
yeah. I mean the
That
tricky part about it.
non-target
I mean
could've got
after he
killed.
goes into there, he goes somewhere where
I
you
got a sketch. I did
can
get-
push
I
him.
wonder what happened
But
to one of my
in there,
points.
like
What
taking him
happened
out
to
in
my
there is a
target?
bit
I
hard,
saw
cause
that.
the woman to the Spot will
Thank you,
spot
God.
always spot
Oh
you
my
through the window if
God,
you take him
GG
out
Schmeling.
right in the middle.
Yeah, true. The woman looking there definitely will spot you.
Yeah,
But
so
I actually tried this target this afternoon as well, and I was subduing him, and I swore to God that the man standing there and the woman were seeing me through the window because they were in panic mode, but they weren't running away. But then when I actually ended the subdue on that target, they actually didn't see the body. So
that's-
maybe if you subdue the target, that just means that their field of vision isn't far enough to actually see the body, and you should just be able to knock him out that way.
Okay.
That would be interesting, though.
that is really interesting, yeah. Cause I just know that I got screwed over a few times by the woman and stuff. But yeah, that's really interesting. I think. I don't, but I don't think it's really reliable to just subdue him there. So nah.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, if you have to take risks,
Maybe it
then
was.
yeah, then maybe. But like, I wouldn't go if you have the time. I wouldn't go for that.
1 moment, please.
Yeah, probably not. Definitely, if you have the time, it would just be a lot more reliable to wait to either put him in the trash can, well, what would you call it, bin,
Bin, I guess.
or just
crate,
push him.
Yeah, definitely. But
Great.
sometimes you sometimes you have to take risks and don't have the time. So that can be useful.
Yeah, I guess so. Though, of course, you do compromise your disguise because they
Yeah.
do see you subduing him.
Which can be tricky because, well, I mean, they will report it to the guard, and I mean, it's a long way to get out of the fishing village, so it can be a problem.
Yeah, true. But yeah, this might be the last map if Munga decides to, if Munga is able to pull it off and win this one
If he
again.
decides to win it.
Yeah, if Munga is like, all right, I think I'm gonna win this one now, then it should be over.
Exactly. But we will see.
Otherwise, anything can still happen.
GG Schmeling. That was close.
Thank you for the follow, Smithy Ben. Appreciate it a lot.
What happened? What happened to my non-target kill? I
But
don't
yeah,
remember
exactly.
doing
That's
any
the thing. We
non-target.
could see one more map.
So I don't
If
know how
Munga
that happened. Did
Munga
somebody
takes it
fall in the
cleanly
water
6-0,
somewhere on the map
or
or
maybe we
something?
could even see
Did a
3 more
propane
maps.
tank explode
All
next to
possible.
Some NPC somewhere on the map.
Yeah, it could
think that
definitely be
happened, right?
possible.
I
Schmeling
think
could
that's what
just
happened.
take the lead again.
Yeah, it isn't like the skill difference isn't too high. So yeah, we got close matches. All possible.
Thanks for the
So
follows,
yeah, if
guys.
everyone
Thank
who
you,
doesn't
Bubby.
know, we go back
Thank
to
you,
Miami
everybody
again.
else who
This time, the maps aren't picked by the players, but are pre-picked. So we always got Miami and Santa Fortuna.
Just to get in between there. Now that I
Alright, so this
still
is
have
the
a little
win.
bit of
If I win,
time,
I win.
Yeah.
gonna quickly go to the bathroom.
Do
If
that. No problem.
Schmeling wins, he stays
Be right
in
back.
for another round. And he's gonna be Santa
No
Claus.
problem.
Holy shit.
We got the time.
I gotta beat with Santa Claus. So either way, I'm the bad guy. If I win, oh, I beat Santa Claus. If I lose, I let Santa Claus beat me.
Manga's a great guy. Really funny. But I'm not biased.
Good luck, Schmeling.
Just
Holy shit.
I mean, I know manga more, of course, but like I'm still not biased, of course. This is an open match.
I'm sticking with the cowboy, man. We're dancing with the one who
But
brought
yeah,
me.
still amuses me what manga has to say.
I'm gonna dance with the one who brought me.
But well, while we wait for the console to load into the matches, which always takes a while, as we know. Yeah.
I need to calm down, man.
I mean, it shouldn't
Caffeine
take
and
too long.
adrenaline are both
They are almost finished. But we'll see how the performance on Miami. I mean, on the first Miami map they had a rocky
Thanks
start.
everybody for being here.
So
Also, everybody who's over at the who's watching over at the official channel. Thank you guys. Thanks for everybody's support in this tournament.
Look, Manga thanks you guys. Manga thanks the viewers of the stream. Great of him.
All right.
Yeah, but exactly. If there are any new viewers here that don't know of the Discord yet, the community Discord. I think this command should work. Yes, exactly. The name is Showed Speedrunning Discord speedrun community. But we accept we welcome all caliber of Hitman players, so don't worry if you're not a speedrunner. I wasn't myself when I got into the community, but it's really great, so should consider joining it. But back on the match, we got the first target in the aquarium, so and they both started near that, so yeah, they can both easily get there. And I think, yeah, what Schmeling is doing is an just reliable way, because they both have 0 points. He will just choke them both out. He even can kill them.
Yeah, that should be easy enough.
Yeah, they both also started at the, yeah, you didn't talk, but yeah, they started at the Delphian fountain, so it was a short way for them.
Nice, easy first target then probably.
Both got the kill, but Manga got spotted. I actually don't know how Manga got compromised right there. I have no idea, but
Seems that he has a way of attracting chaos.
definitely seems like that. But well, he changed his
But yeah,
guys.
new disguise, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I would argue that Schmeling has a better disguise, but both of the disguises won't help up there. They both need to change disguises there.
He's not here to be this.
Or, well, I don't know if they can get to the target without a disguise change. That is a bit tricky.
Yeah, it is funny how the top guards make as much of an issue as a bottom floor security guard going upstairs, as well as a food vendor.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, it's funny.
So yeah, sure.
I mean, Manga
Yeah,
changes.
Schmeling got spotted though, so
Oh yeah, okay. I was commenting on like Manga changing disguises there and getting spotted by the 2 researchers, but actually he didn't, which is really interesting.
yeah, we wanted to make a comment at the same time when we just talked
Yeah.
through each other.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, I hope so. But also I don't know who the target is. I'm actually really interested who the fuck that target is.
Yeah, it's not the one that's leaning over the balcony.
No.
Oh wait, is it the one that's just with the scientist in the room? Yeah, I think I had that one like 2 times in the past few days.
Like okay, what is this about? Like he, of course we saw him in the big room with the scientist, but like what is this about? Where does he go? He goes just in a loop there through the small room and it's the big room again. Cause then I don't think I ever had him like ever.
Yeah, I also definitely haven't had him too much. Yeah, I don't have a strat for him ready as well. Most targets I have something in mind, but this would be an improvisation probably.
But like,
But it seems
okay.
they both were able to get him, so
Yeah, true. But like, it seems so interesting and amusing to me that like, still after we played and seen so much Ghost Mode, I always spot new targets and learn new things about this. It's truly amazing.
yeah, that is true, definitely. Though
What the
is
fuck?
that like when I first got into Ghost Mode, I thought that for a second that targets were just completely random somewhere on the map. They were just placed there. Then it became more obvious, which is also a lot more logical, that they have actually set routes for them, of course.
Yeah.
But that also means that one of the things that they say in the trailer for Ghost Mode is that no matchup will be the same. But I'm finding it kind of hard to believe that there hasn't been one match that has been the same as another one, because there are just like an easy finite amount of targets, to be honest.
Yeah, but like to I mean to make the mode justice, like it really are a lot, like it is a lot of variety and I mean of course you will some targets you feel like you get in every second match, but still there's a lot of variety. So I mean I can get behind the statement that no match will play out the same.
I don't even know where the fuck.
No,
is, man.
yeah, that's true. I do really like Ghost Mode as a game mode.
But back to the game, Manga like seems to have a bit of a routing problem. He doesn't get to the target. I mean, he was already there, but he went the wrong way, and now will, I think, not be able to get to the target in time.
Damn. But did he go? Was he already there before?
I mean, he was coming from the garage, I think, and then didn't turn like the way through the small thing where the two Kronstadt engineers are, but went through the aquarium, which is like a longer way around.
Oh shit.
That sucks.
But of course,
Yeah,
it
I
happens.
mean, in the heat of the moment, you make those kinds of mistakes, probably.
Exactly. Like I made a lot of routing mistakes. I'll just because of the nerves, I just tried to get the target desperately, and then just made these routing mistakes
Yeah.
on the fly.
I still really don't know where to go in Santa Fortuna sometimes.
Yeah, feel that. But it makes it really interesting, cause I mean, yeah, actually we have seen a lot of changing leads in these matches, but still it's really interesting, cause that Schmeling is up 3-2, just needs 2 more points to give us a third map.
Damn it! I don't know what to do here.
And now Munga is going to try to lure the target to that little secluded area, but I think since those other 2 people saw him throwing the coin, he's not going to be able to get in there.
Yeah, he just said he doesn't have an idea what to do there. And yeah, this is how it can be really difficult, cause well he just stands like there in a really public place.
Yeah, I've had this target many times, and I also don't really have a concrete idea what to do with him, unless he walks all the way to the pier and you can throw him in. Otherwise, usually I'll just hope that I have a propane or something, because then I usually just use him on this target.
I don't think I have a strategy either, cause Munga Wage is a bit right there. I really understand that. I don't have any strategy as well for that guy. It's really hard to target.
Fuck, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and it seems that the 2 players have the same problem.
Yeah, definitely. But Schmeling now takes out a random NPC, and the target will panic. So it could be an advantage but I don't think that will work for Schmeling. Knocking out the target there and killing him. But well, what? Like if that works, that would be genius. That actually works. That's insane.
Damn, I can't believe he didn't get spotted there.
Oh, come on!
That is so insane, actually. That is
bullshit.
I mean, call it luck or call it genius. It worked.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know how much of that was a plan, but Munga has to really hurry up right now. He couldn't push him, and so because Knockout gets spotted. Yeah, I understand his rage there. I really do, cause this he tried to get the target to the edge to push him into the water, but it so often doesn't work, the push kill. So
yeah, I know it's so difficult in Miami as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just gotta chill
But yeah, Schmeling is up ahead 2 points, so if he can just get this target, that should be a great win for him.
This is not
Yeah.
over.
And he might actually turn the tables around.
Over. It might be over.
yeah, it might be 4-2. It's a huge lead, 2 points. Of course,
Yeah,
you can
definitely.
Of course, you can still make huge mistakes. Like one mistake can be enough to even give up the biggest lead. But still, it looks really good. He just needs 1 more kill, and I think he will go for the push kill. They both will. Which of
Yeah,
course
it
can be
definitely
tricky.
seems like it. That is probably the most obvious skill here.
Which of course can be
But
tricky.
yeah, you've really got to put the coin like at the very edge to get it.
Yeah, and even then, even if you do that, there's no guarantee that you can push him, cause sometimes the target just doesn't go there.
Yeah,
I don't even
and
know
now
how to say that.
Schmeling is gonna improvise.
That
He knocked
was-
out the bodyguard,
That was actually really good
and
from
he's panicking.
that was really good from Munga, cause Munga threw a lot of ghost coins to prevent Schmeling from getting the target to the edge and push him. So he was forced to
Yeah, that was
subdue the bodyguard, and that panics the target.
smart, definitely.
Yeah, smart from Munga.
So now it's 4-3. We're just gonna have to see what happens now. If Schmeling misses this target as well, then it's all tied up again.
Yeah, but we'll see if that was a great you have to force mistakes at this point if you're behind like that on the last target, potentially the last target.
Yeah,
But that was really a great force, I guess.
definitely.
But I mean they're both compromised, but Munga is also in combat, which can be a bit of a problem. But I think there he isn't compromised, so yeah. Oh, but I think okay. So I don't think if it's the target, I think it is. Then the free
It
kill.
seems that it's the lonely target just
Yeah.
standing in the
And
locker room.
that is unlucky for Munga, because he would have needed at least a target where some people are, not the easiest target in the game, which you can always get. I mean, you can't you cannot get this kill. It's impossible.
Good win, dude.
Yeah,
GG.
I mean, in the later
Holy crap.
part of the
Schmeling.
game
Oh,
in Miami, I think
boy.
there are two like Kronstadt racers
Woo!
or
All right, we're going
what would you call
again.
them? Engineers?
Going one more,
No,
one more time. Make it cool.
I think
race.
races, like drivers,
Oh,
no?
man. Schmeling is
No, you
back.
have drivers and then the people
Schmeling is back.
controlling the race, I guess.
I love
Controlling.
To see it.
I actually don't know who you mean.
Smell.
Oh well,
Like the race
I'm not
marshals
sure.
or the.
No, it's like specific for the drivers
Do you mean
for
just
the
the
teams that
mechanics?
are racing.
I think they're just the drivers and the mechanics, no?
Yeah, the mechanics. That was
Ah,
it.
okay.
God,
Okay, nice.
was dumb.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think there. Yeah, I think there are a few that move down there later, but it's probably not in any ghost mode match that would happen usually.
Yeah, I thought
Will
about that.
he
Like, I
dominate the
don't
comeback,
think I
man?
ever saw that in ghost mode before.
Yeah, me
So-
too. Usually it is just a free kill. I think
Yeah.
almost all the time. But yeah, that's a GG for Schmeling.
GG, yeah.
So
definitely.
he takes it to 4-2, and it's now on to the fourth map again, as well. I mean,
Thunder Fortuna again.
I'm trying, guys.
Fourth
I'm
map.
doing my best, man.
Mike. Yeah, that's probably.
Mistakes, but whatever.
Yeah, you're not used to
Man, when
that.
he
So
gets
then
up
all of
to
a
the
sudden,
fucking
those two
dolphin,
dudes
I
are
gotta
probably
come
going to
up
be
with
standing
that
there.
dolphin area, bro, because
Oh,
there's nothing over there.
And if you're not thinking, you're just going to knock out the target, and then that's.
that can be a
a
big
target
surprise
lock.
then. Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole
Exactly.
fucking boardwalk should be pushing
But
into the
well,
water.
that was really interesting. Really good from both of them. We saw them really nice moves. Schmeling really nicely secured his lead. And Manga
Definitely.
also had some nice moves.
Pretty sure it's
Some
2-1 right now, though,
like
right?
preventing
Am I
some
wrong?
points for Schmeling.
Or am I
stuff.
wrong in that?
It was really good.
Yeah, he was able to make it 4-3 instead of 5-3 instead of 5-2. So
Yeah.
that was a very good strat of him to lure the target away from Schmeling when he was trying to push him off.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean,
Still have
technically
a-
it was like,
still a must-win for,
I mean, yeah, it would have been 5-4
Pretty sure.
if, but yeah.
I think that's how
I mean,
works. I don't
of
know.
course it
Yeah,
ended
I just
5-3,
didn't play the
but
game.
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I know, that's true.
Good. Well, Santa Fortuna again. Let's see if I think of course Manga won the first Santa Fortuna, but it was like I mean I think the second like the first Santa Fortuna map, the second map was the closest we had yet. No, was 4-4.
I don't really remember how it ended, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like both Miami maps went with at least with at least 1 point advantage. So there wasn't a 4-4, but on Santa Fortuna there was. So yeah, that was definitely the closest that we had yet. So I'm excited to see who wins this.
Yeah, might be the same here again. I mean, Munga definitely has a lead. Schmeling has to win 2 maps now if he wants to win. Munga only needs to win 1.
I mean, yeah, it sounds even more impressive
So-
when you say like it's a huge amount of pressure, of course. But I mean, even more so when you are 4-0 behind. But he like when you have to win 3 maps in a row, that sounds really huge, which it is. I mean, it always has been done in the tournament, but, of course. But
I already do.
yeah,
Stop shooting
still.
me, please.
Mhm, definitely. It is just hard to come back from such a distance, I guess.
yeah, definitely, it's pretty demoralizing and stuff. So
I had it in my first matchup though. I was up 4-0, and then my opponent made it 4-4 before
Oh,
the
yeah.
match eventually ended. So I was feeling quite stressed then.
oh yeah, yeah, I get that. I mean, of course, from both sides. I mean, 4-0 sounds huge, but if it's 4-4 again, then well, it doesn't matter who took the 4-0 lead. Then that
True,
doesn't matter.
definitely.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Manga
Manga seems to go for this kill by knocking out the bodyguard first, which is
he done?
interesting. But usually, people just knock out the target, and then other players are able to screw them over by throwing a ghost coin there and making the bodyguard witness it. But if oh no, it got
Yeah,
spotted by a guard walking
we,
over
we,
there.
we saw the downside of that strategy here, because if you knock out the bodyguard, it gets seen by several people. Yeah, which means that people come and run to the direction, and the body got spotted. That is exactly the
Yeah.
reason why many people knock out the target first, and then the bodyguard, or distract the bodyguard then.
Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't actually had that target too many times myself as well.
Yeah, I don't think me
But-
either, but yeah,
But yeah, you live and you learn.
definitely. Even in the
Yeah.
tournament matches, you always learn new things. So
Yeah, true. Even though I would probably think if I were in that position, damn, couldn't I have learned that earlier?
yeah, definitely. Sometimes you think, oh god, why didn't I have this target or this situation in another Ghost Ball match? Why didn't I? Of
Yeah,
course.
true. But yeah, this target you should normally also be able to lure into the
Oh,
bushes,
wow.
but if you throw it too closely, you're gonna attract a bodyguard and that's gonna waste a bit of time
Yeah,
probably.
but luckily, I mean, they also have both 0 points, so they can just kill everyone there. So yeah, also that. But yeah, both got the kill. Should be 1-1. Hey, Frody, how you doing? And
Is it the
hi, Ike as
boss?
well. The boss is here.
It's the boss.
He is here. Hello, Ike as well. You found okay, what did he say? Okay.
Shoot the target with its striker.
Striker?
That's
Okay.
interesting.
Like, yeah, that's really interesting. Also specific, you mean you need a striker, but yeah.
But does the body knock get found then?
Maybe.
Yeah, wonder as well. Like,
Because you should just be shooting him closer to the wall, right? I mean, if it works, that's great. Yeah, who
I
knows?
don't know what to do here. I don't have any
But yeah,
choices.
second target for both of them. At least one that they. I mean, it's the third target, but
Yeah.
it's the second point. Yeah.
exactly. But definitely, like, Schmeling seems to be a bit lost there.
Seriously don't know what to do here.
He's like in really, really far away from the target. That
It
is,
seems that he still isn't sure where to go
yeah.
on Center Fortuna.
It seems like he hasn't played Ton of Fortuna that much, which I can relate with, but
Get him right here.
yeah. Munga now has all the, like, if he hurries up, then Schmeling won't be able to get the target in time, I guess. And yeah, he lures him into the corner, which is pretty standard, and then we'll probably knock him out and kill him there.
Come on, dude. What the
But
fuck?
throwing that coin usually attracts a guard from up there. So
Oh, yeah.
it seems that that's what happened now as well. That's an issue. Usually you gotta place a coin down there and actually get the target to see that. That should work. But now there's a guard coming, so he might not even be able to do that unless he stops the guard. But it seems that he's
Really?
thinking a bit too long about it, maybe.
Oh yeah. Actually, so
The fuck? How
yeah,
did
now,
you get away with it?
so that,
Fucking bullshit.
so first of all, that was really interesting.
Fuck this
Cause
fucking map,
Munga and
dude.
Schmeling,
Fuck
okay, Munga,
this.
Munga's raging a bit. I understand that, cause like Schmeling and Munga almost like did the same thing, subduing the guy right on the spot. But Schmeling didn't get spotted. Munga did, and already also died. So that can feel really bad.
That's interesting.
Also, yeah, I didn't know that like I hadn't had the target too often, so
Like the rest of
I didn't know that
fucking
the
match
guard
is
from
gonna
upstairs
take place in this fucking mansion
comes
now?
and I exactly had this in my match earlier against Pokut. There, I was really angry that the target didn't go there, and I was frustrated. But
Right, yeah, that makes sense. If you don't know it, it's a real surprise. Then
Yeah.
you see the target
Is
not
there a
going over
target
there,
or
and you're
what?
thinking, who heard it then? And then
Fucking
all of a
Johnny
sudden, when
Yannini.
you look up, it's a guard that's
Bullshit.
distracted.
okay, bump drop coin worked, and throwing immediately also works. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's good to know. But yeah, that is so unfortunate for Manga. That could have cost him like the whole map.
Yeah, possibly if those targets are just gonna go well.
I mean, he will die here as well. I don't think he will get through that. He really needs to change in the. Oh, but actually, Schmeling died as well. I have actually looked at Manga screen, but Schmeling died as well. So okay.
Well, it seems they're kind of even then, except for the points, of course.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know.
1 point lead on Santa Fortuna isn't that much, but
This is a-
Manga also has a problem that his target is panicked now,
I don't know.
and I mean they both need to change disguises, I think. But actually, Schmeling is okay. Schmeling isn't that hugely compromised. Okay, but the gardeners will alert the guards. But yeah, preferably in the gardener disguise in the mansion. So I think that is free for both of them still.
Oh shit! I meant for the chrome. That's
But yeah,
nice.
also think interestingly they had different
I don't
restart
wanna
point.
put 30 seconds later,
Restart
you can
points.
slide down 2 feet.
I don't even know why, but yeah. Both are. I mean, Schmeling. Okay,
I don't know. I
Munga
don't know
successfully
how to
changed his
differentiate
guys into an elite guard. And he isn't compromised anymore, which is nice.
Maybe this
I
is-
mean, he isn't compromised anymore, but it's not gonna help him too much in the mansion.
That is true. He really like, and he can't get into a gardener's guys from down here really easily.
Please
Or
go way up.
maybe he can get a mansion staff disguise. That could be possible.
Yeah, a mansion staff disguise is probably also what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too difficult to get one, I think.
I mean, if you come from the
I don't
village
know
or
where I
like
am, you
from any
guys.
other
I
way
don't know how to get to
than
him.
from
I
downstairs,
have no
like
idea how to
from
get
the
to
cave,
where that is.
then I think the gardener is easier to
So
get.
fuck
But
it.
like if you
I'm
come
just gonna go
from the cave system, then I
all the
think
way, I guess.
probably the
Yeah, probably.
mansion stuff.
First, now it seems that Munga is just kind of struggling to actually get to the target,
Yeah.
which I understand. These caves are just a pain sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, like yeah, he will take the way to the front door.
This map
Like
is shit.
probably gonna try to get the gardener guys. Actually, Schmeling is knocking out the gardener, knocking out the target, and I think trying
If
to
he
do.
can just throw him into the water now, then
Yeah.
that should be
And he did that,
Let's go back
so
to
should be a
land.
kill for him. And now Manga will have
nice.
and Manga just runs through there with his lead guard disguise, which will not really help him, which will definitely not help him.
Yeah, that shouldn't be. Yeah, it's definitely not too great.
I mean, he has to sprint through there if he wants to get the kill in time, but I don't even think he'll do that. He will get that because well, there are
Yeah.
too many people.
The only way he would be able to get that is if he can push him in immediately, but that's not gonna
Exactly.
happen now.
Exactly, and but
I
I mean,
don't know
I
how
think
to
they
get
need
there. I have
always
no
needs
idea where
preparation, right?
that
He
is.
doesn't stand by the
Absolutely
water
no
for himself. I
fucking
think you always
clue
need a coin
how to get
place
there.
for that.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's another 2-point difference for Schmeling.
and yeah, that really doesn't work.
Schmeling, my bad.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think. But yeah, that really doesn't work in Manga's favor. So he's down to 2 points. Had a lot of this guy is compromised, and died a lot. Has no items. But let's see if he can come back from that. Hey, Silver, no problem. That is not a problem. But next target seems to be it's a submarine, which is I mean pretty. This is actually this favors Manga because well he has the right disguise and actually isn't compromised down there with the elite god disguise.
I guess that's
No,
advantage to a disadvantage.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Schmeling still has to get another disguise, so if Munga is just able to kill his target quickly, then he should maybe make up for his
No, it's a mixtape now.
Yeah, maybe. He looked for
what's
a
the
lethal.
word?
He looked for a lethal twinge there, but he didn't found one. But yeah, if you just subdue this guard and then kill the target right there, I think that was. Or the target even goes through there, so you don't even have to knock out the guard. But yeah, you
Yeah,
can
that
just
should be
kill him
easy.
there.
Yeah, Schmeling now also has caught up, so
Yeah, so
I'm
he will-
afraid.
No, you can't get the kill.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I'm afraid he
Munga
will.
actually moves him into the room.
Yeah, maybe he thought that there are some guards that could spot him there. I mean, like behind that locker, definitely will no one is there. So I guess that makes sense.
No,
in
true.
That way.
It's just funny how I would probably just move him into the area where there are definitely no people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway.
How to get out of these fucking tunnels,
Yeah.
man.
I should tell Foppr how Schmeling is pronounced. I don't even know how. Like,
Okay,
I think in German I would
Like-
say Schmeling, but like in English I would say Schmeling. Sounds about right, no?
In Dutch, I would probably say Schmeling.
Yeah, every language is different
I-
like this.
I don't think that's it.
No, I think I don't know.
Schmeling.
I don't know where Schmeling comes from, but yeah, I think I will pronounce in English his name like this.
I think we can agree on something though. It is fun to say.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Manga's pacification got witnessed and Schmeling's didn't.
Good job, Schmeling. Why did his target not
That's
get
so
target
weird
on
as well
him?
though.
Yeah, like again, like they almost did the same thing in the same spot, and the second time it worked for Schmeling and
GG.
didn't for Manga.
Let's finish this fucking garbage.
I mean that is okay. So now
So obvious now.
Schmeling ties it up 4-4, and like that is really a mental, like that is a hard mental disadvantage because well, you have to get back from that Well,
Yeah, definitely. Munga's probably feeling the pressure now as well because he was ahead so far, and now it's just made even again. That is hard.
yeah, it is.
Alright, let's go. One more.
Oh wow,
Let's go.
I'm too young for that, I guess. I mean you are also. I don't think you lived at that time, but okay. Schmeling is a famous German boxer from the 40s to the 50s. I like.
Oh,
How can I knew about that stuff?
Holy cow.
yeah, I wasn't alive in the 1940s
Yeah, I
and
think
50s.
I think
I'm
no one
afraid.
no one of us was, but still.
I get so emotional.
Can't know for sure, but probably not.
Probably not. How would you pronounce it in Klingon? Klingon? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe someone else does.
Klingon.
Let's go. We got this.
I mean,
Come on,
actually,
we got this.
I don't know what's
Wrap it
happening
up.
with my
Sew it up.
bitrate. It's
Put a
dropping
bow
quite a
on,
bit.
let's
Now it's
go.
not okay again.
Come on,
But
Santa.
if my stream is a bit.
Oh, apparently,
Smeling's getting serious.
apparently it's the made-up
Now he's
language
gonna get
from
serious.
Star Trek.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I don't know how to pronounce it in that.
I didn't. I'm sorry. Uncultured.
I don't think you have to be sorry for that. I also haven't seen Star Trek or like I wouldn't know that for my life if I hadn't watched Big Bang
He
Theory.
came back all the way back, dude. Holy shit. GG Schmeling.
Anyway, let's get back on the match. Yeah, we got 4-4.
Yeah.
We got a decider. Actually, now that we talk so much, I haven't actually seen which map they picked for the decider. But
Oh yeah, you could pick it, of course. For
Yeah.
some reason, I was just thinking that it would be Miami again. I mean, chances are they are gonna pick Miami because it's just the fan favorite, probably.
yeah, can someone tell me if my stream is lagging right now? Cause my OBS tells me that my connection is dropping right now, and I'm dropping frames. Is it possible? Am I lagging?
Alright, let's go.
Are we lagging?
From what I see, not. Maybe the
Load me in,
kind
Joe,
folks
so
of the
ready to
chat
play
can
the
tell
game.
us.
Yeah, would be nice. Cause like my
Give me some-
bitrate
give me some champagne
sometimes
drops,
just
baby.
now just randomly like drops to 1,500 and stuff. Yeah, a little. Okay, that's really unfortunate. Like I never had that before. My connection is normally really stable. Interesting. I don't know how to fix that right now, so I guess we'll sadly have to live with that. Huh. Very interesting. And yeah, back on the match. At least both PV are synced. Yeah, that's true. They are pretty synced. That's true. But yeah, looks like they picked Miami. As you guessed.
Seems like
100 miles to the
our
top.
stream is just very behind on their actual match, so
Actually, it
I'm
is.
not sure if, yeah,
Okay.
from what I see. So I'm not sure if commentating on what is happening right now would be weird.
Well, I mean, at least like I don't have their respective streams open outside of OBS, so I wouldn't know that. But like, if you just watch it here, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, probably. Not that we're just commentating on something that won't happen until like 10 seconds later
Oh,
on
yeah.
the
Uh,
Shoutcast stream.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't really matter. But yeah. I mean, okay. So back on the match.
Oh, I
As we
should've
said,
taken
they
out
picked
the
Miami.
pictures while I was in there.
Interesting. They already got back into the match, and the first target seems to be in the concert building upstairs, and Munga misses the camera quite a bit. So okay, the target seems to be at the highest floor, the second floor, or whatever you wanna call it. And yeah, it seems like
Yeah,
Munga.
the floor where you're not allowed, I guess you could say.
I mean, yeah, you're you also aren't allowed on that floor but yeah, one even higher, like in the rooftop. And Munga just shoots his way and actually okay. So
No,
yeah.
come on.
the target. Oh,
It's the one near the satellite.
Oh,
which would be
wow.
too difficult.
oh, that is so
Oh no,
unfortunate for Munga. Oh, he
just barely missed him. That sucks.
that sucks so hard. But actually, like right there. Okay, the camera is there. I guess.
Fuck!
Oh, that sucks so hard for Munga. That is so unlucky.
Yeah,
But
that
like
is a big F for him.
that happens to me also sometimes that I accidentally don't press the up key, or I guess on controller it's like the joystick pulling the joystick up. So I get back to the pipe and not upwards, which sucks.
Yeah, I know. I have that a
But
lot as
actually,
well. But if
let's.
he's quick
Oh
enough,
yeah,
you got
exactly
him.
that.
Nice.
You got him. Oh, that was really good.
Just in the last few seconds. Yeah, he was lucky with that target running
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
So that's nice.
Definitely there was luck involved, but still very, very well done. He got it clutchly in, and he also changed his guys now. So oh yeah, that was so unlucky. Munga changed his guys, but didn't put the gun away, so he was spotted immediately. Anderson combat again.
Oh yeah, that's happened to me as well.
Clean kill. It goes. Yeah, very clean kill.
And when you don't realize it as well, you are just, why am I spotted now for some
Oh, yeah.
reason? And then you realize you were holding a weapon or something.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it happens.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
Why
Some
didn't
I
take
have
out
to admit
that
sometimes it's really
dog
hilarious
in?
when
Yeah,
cause that Diana always says clean kill, cause like you murder 15 people and yeah, clean kill. I think so.
Yeah, I know, that's funny as well. Definitely the opposite of clean kill sometimes, but doesn't matter.
Exactly. But still, really well done by Munga, and really clutch, really close. And now they both have some disguise that you don't see that often. I think both from disguise crates, the Sheik and the Moses Lee disguise. So
Yeah, those are definitely interesting.
What do you mean on the
I mean,
sheet?
but like, they're not. Yeah, but the problem is, yeah, Munga has the problem that he wants to go in there, and I think he has to get frisk or something. I don't know. But yeah, he was definitely not allowed to just go through there. Meanwhile, with the driver disguise, you are just allowed to go through there. So that's interesting.
So that does make it a bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, but also we have the target again, which we had earlier. But it looks like Schmeling has a lethal syringe, so maybe he wants to go with that.
I mean, does make it a bit easier if he's just standing in the middle of the crowd as well.
Yeah, I mean we talked earlier about how this target is really not that easy. And
Yeah.
Munga always gets spotted while changing disguises. He changed into the
Yeah, that
disguise.
sucks.
Got spotted again. Like that. This feels so unlucky for Munga.
Schmeling did make me think of something though, because imagine getting the Mostly disguise, not from the disguise grade, but actually just from the race itself. That would be so funny. Just ending the race first, and then actually going over there to get the disguise.
That is true, but I feel like that's a huge time waste in Ghost mode, and I don't think you can afford that.
But imagine if there were challenges for that. Imagine if Mostly wasn't a disguise that you could get from a crate, and there was a challenge where you had to kill every target on the map, win the duel as Mostly.
That would actually be really funny if you have some challenges like that in Ghost mode, because you're like there aren't really that many challenges, and you just get them while you play a bit. So that would actually be really funny. Yeah, I agree.
There are only like 15, and I got almost all of them like without necessarily trying for them specifically. Just by playing them, you usually are able to get them.
Exactly. I mean, I think I just like the suit only thing. I mean, normally you would just change the guys, so like some of that stuff. But yeah, regularly they aren't really that challenging. But let's focus back on the game.
Yes.
Schmeling is still 2-1 up. We got the target in the aquarium again. Like this target like appears in every Ghost Mode match. Really.
The aquarium is such a chill kill, to be honest.
True.
I mean, usually you can even just kill him without even necessarily having to knock out the guards. In this case, Munga does have to do that, but that shouldn't be too big of a problem as well if he could just quickly get the target now.
Yeah, he also why to get the kill, but Schmeling has a huge problem. He subdued the two guards, but like that took way too long, and so the target now panicked and runs away, and I don't think he will get on time.
No, he wasn't able to.
Oh, that is like he was. There was half a second or something that he couldn't knock out the target in time, and he ran away. That is unfortunate. But that makes it really exciting because it ties it up 2-2.
Yeah, at least it's 2-2 now, and my cat is scratching at my door.
Then let her in, I guess.
That's besides the point.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll let her in.
Do that. You've got the time. Oh,
Oh no, she's in my room and she wants to get out.
why does she want to get out?
Yeah, I'm probably being a bad owner.
I don't think so. But yeah, so the next target is on the other side again. So they're both going there. And yeah, they're taking different approaches. Munga takes the front entrance and Schmeling goes through the overpass. The ballet should arrive all at the same time, so it shouldn't make a huge difference. But like,
Yeah,
okay,
it is very tied up now. It's gonna be very interesting to see who wins this because I really don't know.
this side can be a bit tricky though, because what Munga does, knocking the guy out from the front, always triggers the NPC to go in there.
Yeah, it's always that race coordinator that goes in there.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable.
But in this case, it actually didn't matter for Munga, because the target already went a few steps down the stairs. So I don't know if that was planned or not. But if it was planned, GG. If it wasn't planned, then, well, nice luck.
They were-
Is there a new target?
But yeah, I mean, Schmeling did the safe thing and subdued the bodyguard from behind, which isn't quite that easy always to get behind him, because he stands like in the corner. But he did it, so great. Well played from both. And okay, we got, like, on Schmeling's screen we got a visual bug and it just says 3-2, but it's 3-3 as we see on Munga's screen. So yeah, means that whoever gets 2 points first will win this. And we got we got this guy in the garage again. And Munga will again take the long. He did it before, like taking the long way through the aquarium to get there. Oh, and he's hunted by that guys in there. That will that will be really difficult for Munga.
I wonder, does he just not know that he can go through the door that's a little bit behind there? Because that would definitely make it a bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, he also wouldn't hadn't been compromised yet, so it would definitely make it easier. And I think I think what you both said, GK Punk and
Come
you,
on, you
that you just
game!
doesn't know how to get to the target that way.
Yeah.
And where
But
the
I mean,
people die.
Schmeling had I mean, Schmeling had a few of those problems as well in Santa Fortuna. It just happens.
True.
But it seems that they both were unable to get that kill.
I mean, Schmeling wasn't able to get the kill. Okay, I was so focused on Munga, I haven't actually seen that. Wow, so it's still 3-3. Okay, I actually didn't notice.
Yeah, I
Wow.
guess so. But they are both compromised in the aquarium, I think.
Oh, that
from
is
what it
such an
seems.
interesting match. Normally it's like Miami goes so quick.
Oh
Oh, his KO get witness. Thanks, Trode. Thank you.
This part.
Oh, okay, this
I
is
have
the
nothing.
this is a target in the. Oh yeah,
I have
okay, Manga
no
has a huge problem because he has no items. Schmeling will just lure the target in there,
If he has a lure,
but
he's gonna
Manga
run
has
down.
no items, so I don't know
Yeah,
what he's
that's
doing.
definitely a problem.
Um,
You honestly can't really do anything in that case.
I mean,
I mean, you can
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
He goes to the aquarium eventually, I think.
Does he?
You've just got to wait for him.
Okay, actually, yeah, he's on his way. But I saw someone subduing him right there in the lobby, and it worked. Which was really interesting. So
I mean, there's the woman at the desk that would normally see it, probably.
yeah, but I saw in some match that it worked just doing that guy there. But I don't think that's really valuable. But it looks like Manga gets this right there, so it's 4-4.
Yeah, they were both able to get it. This is probably gonna be the last target.
Now it's the hype.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah, 1 kill for all the lobby. Now the hype is really high. It's so close. We got 4-4 in match points. We got 4-4 in this map. It's just whoever gets this point first wins the match.
Where is that?
Yeah, wins the match as a whole. Seems that the target is on the other side of the map. Schmeling is a bit closer than Munga is now.
I think so. I mean, they both don't have a propane or stuff, so they, I don't know if it's an easy kill or not. I don't know who's the target yet, because it's too far away. You can't say it.
Yeah, it
But-
might be one in the medical area, but I am honestly not too sure.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, Schmeling. I think Schmeling had a bit of a time advantage, but Munga. I think
Yeah, it's-
Munga's route wasn't actually that bad, because it looks like this is also really close.
Yeah, he's getting closer now, but he still doesn't have any items. That's a huge disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Usually you could kill this one with the car when he's walking up there, but
True.
he can't even do that.
Oh yeah, that is like no. Having no items is such a huge disadvantage. That feels so bad.
Yeah, definitely.
If
And
Schmeling doesn't
Schmeling,
get
Schmeling also doesn't have the right disguise though, which is also
he's allowed
a
right
big
there
problem.
though.
Probably. Oh, he is allowed right there. All right, that's a lot better.
And he knocks him out right there. I don't. Oh, he didn't shoot
No,
the car.
that
He
got
knocked him
witnessed.
out. Oh, and Munga got a gun somewhere and kills the and shots the car. Wow! Oh, crazy! Oh my
damn.
god! I literally just jumped up from my chair. Wow! This was so amazing.
Damn.
This was such
GG
amazing
boys.
finish.
I love you, dude. Schmeling. GG.
You know, I
Schmeling,
gotta
love you,
admit, I
brother.
actually missed what happened there because I was watching on Schmeling's stream.
Yeah, I have to admit, I missed too what Munga did. I just saw he got a gun from some cop
Hug it
and
out,
shot the
dog.
car.
That was
Oh my god.
sick.
Oh, that was so close.
There was
Schmeling was in the lead because he had the items, he had the fine disguise. He could have probably gotten there, but he was being so risky by just killing him there, which makes sense because of course you're gonna be tense and thinking that your opponent is gonna be quick as well. But in this case, it definitely got spotted.
yeah, like okay, that was such an exciting finish. Yeah, Munga of course is very relieved and happy, but like that was really exciting.
Yeah, that was hype, definitely.
Thank
So
you
hype.
guys. Thank you, Schmeling, for an unbelievable
Yeah, I mean,
competition.
we had actually
Oh my
like it's
God,
insane how
man.
close these matches
That
are.
was so
We
good.
already got
Come back to
like I
six.
think 4 or 5 times where we have 4-4
You're
and
next,
4-4 in the
Jeff.
last map. Like
You're next, Cam.
so great.
You're next, bro.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Woo!
Fantastic.
Like I even had that 2 times myself.
GG to both of them
Yeah,
though. They did
definitely.
really well.
They both played amazing and but yeah, well, I think I guess Munga had to hit the
Schmeling,
really
GG.
like
How'd you
the
guys
tiny
get that
slight
final
edge at the end.
How was that final clutch?
Yeah,
So
probably.
close.
How is that clutch? Time to take some chances.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
what a
know, good
match.
luck against
What
They
a
were really
match.
paired up as well.
Cam is one of the best players in the
Definitely.
world, bro. But I'll do my best.
Yeah, it was
I'll
amazing.
do my best against Cam, just like I did today.
So let us look at the bracket. Frody said brackets were updated. So let's see what they are saying. Munga will move on to round 3. Will face Cam the Chess, which will be a hard match. Cause I mean, didn't
Yeah,
Cam win the last
Cam
Ghost
was
Mode?
the grand final
Yeah.
last time.
I thought so.
The grand winner last time.
The grand
so-
winner. Yeah, so that will be hard facing against of the defending champion. And
Definitely.
for Schmeling, it will go into the losers bracket, where he'll face off against Slater 24. So yeah, let's. I don't know how that match will go, but